Okay, the question is, the sum of the three consecutive numbers is 57. What are the numbers? And the questions asks you to solve algebraically. And so what we don't know is the three consecutive numbers. And we're dealing with three numbers. But then I saw a lot of you coming up with three different variables and writing it as a plus b plus c equals 57. Well, it's not wrong, but this equation isn't going to get us anywhere. So for the word problems here, like number 5 and the next question here, you have to practice expressing all the unknowns with just one variable, just one. Okay, so you might think, hey, how do I do that? But then if you think about it a little harder, it's not too difficult. Okay, so we're working with three consecutive numbers, right? And that means they are in series. So if my one number was 4, then my two other consecutive numbers is going to be 5 and 6. Okay, if one of my consecutive number was 12, my next two is going to be 13 and 14, right? So if my unknown, like one of my consecutive number was a, then my next one is going to be a plus 1, and my next one is going to be a plus 2, because the numbers are 1 apart, and we can express the three whole unknowns using just one variable, and now we can solve it. So the equation becomes a plus 1 plus a plus 2. So when you have three different variables, there was no way of simplifying this and solving it by one variable. But then if we express the three unknowns with just one variable, now we can solve it, because we can simplify this into 3a, a plus a, and then plus 1 plus 2 is going to give me 3, and then 57. Well, we can solve this, right? So all the variable on one side, all the numbers on the other side. So minus 3 on both sides is going to be 3a equals 54. And my a is going to be, if we divide by 3 on both sides, it's going to be 1 here and 18. So my a is going to be 18. But then, well, I didn't really define it, but then here my a was my first number. So my three consecutive numbers is going to be, because this was 18, now the next number is going to be 19 and 20. So my three consecutive numbers, solving algebraically here, is going to be 18, 19, and 20.